Yeah, good morning, everyone. We saw yesterday US market bouncing back. It is taking some technical support at 50 DMA. And apart from that, but futures are more or less US futures are flattish, but Asian market are seeing some decline. Hong Kong is seeing decline mainly on account of some gaming shares are declining over there, as the expectation is that there could be some regulations by China on gaming companies. So after a tech stock, now the tech stock and then gaming in uh, on online gaming, and now the casino, which are physical casino, there are some restriction expected. So that is creating some nervousness in the Hong Kong market, and they are down over there. But apart from that, commodities are seeing the other way around. They are seeing a strong trend. Oil is over 75.50, whereas aluminum is up by around 2%, copper is up by around 4.7%, and steel is up by also around 2%, whereas iron ore is down by around 4%. There is a survey in China which indicated that the production is continue to decline in September in first 10 days, which is down by around 4% year on year. So that is keeping the iron ore down. Whereas we had seen yesterday that the production for August month came around 13% down. So iron ore continue to remain low, whereas oil is showing a strong trend and hitting new high, mainly on account of lower inventory figure came in the US. And even top executive of Chevron Corporation, which is one of the largest producers of oil, has said that the prices of oil and gas will continue to remain strong, as companies which are producing oil are gaining from the higher prices, but are not reinvesting for increase in production. So the production will remain short of uh, the demand. As such, the prices are likely to remain strong. So this can have a benefit to Indian oil, Oil India, ONGC, and Hindustan Oil Explorations. So these company can gain from that. And because of the increasing oil prices, even the sugar prices has moved up by around 3% in today's trade in international market. That is because people are expecting that more of gain will be diverted for production of ethanol, and there will be short of supply of even sugar as well in the international market. As such, the oil sugar is over 20 cents per pound. So overall commodity market is seeing quite a positive trend. So that can have positive impact on Indian companies as well. Now I'll request technical team to take up first.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. This is Swati. Today, the market is likely to open on a flattish note, and we might see some range-bound trading session. Even the weekly expiry is there, so we are going to witness some volatile trading session during the day. Yesterday, we have seen that the Nifty has given a breakout of 17,400, 450 levels on the closing basis, the resistance zone, which was continuously emphasizing from last almost 1 week. Now, Nifty has managed to maintain a closing above 500 level, which gives a positive sign on the daily charts. This rally is likely to be extended towards 17,600 to 17,670 levels on the upsides. Now today also we have to keep an eye on the Nifty, whether it's maintain a positive closing above 17,440, 470 levels or not. Or if not, then we are likely to witness some profit booking, which might take a Nifty back towards 17,300 to 17,200 levels on a downside. So for the today intraday purpose, the immediate support will be lies at 17,470 levels, below that level 17,400 levels, whereas the resistance is placed at 17,600 and 17,640 levels on the higher sides. So the overall view is definitely positive on the Nifty as long as Nifty sustains above 17,200 level. 17,200 is the strong support level for the Nifty. So those who are having any long positions on the indices also, they can hold on the long positions with the strict stop loss of 17,200 levels. As long as it sustains above 17,200 levels, we can keep hopes that the Nifty might touch a fit of 17,700 levels. On the bank Nifty front, from the way the Nifty is performing, the bank Nifty is not as of now. It's facing a strong resistance of 37,000 levels. Yesterday also, it just crossed that level, but somehow fails to maintain the positive closing about the same. So which indicates gives a little bit cautious sign. But if the bank Nifty starts performing, then definitely Nifty will also continue its rally on the higher end. I believe 17,140, 160 level will be the immediate resistance level for the bank Nifty. If it's break that level, then rally is likely to be extended towards 37,350 to 37,500 levels on the higher side. Whereas on a downside, the first support level for the bank Nifty will be a 36,700. Below that level, 36,400 levels can be seen. On the Nifty finance side, the first today intraday resistance is placed at 18,400. Above that level, 18,500 levels can be seen. Whereas the support is placed at 18,250 and 18,170 levels. So these are the important support and resistance levels on the three indices. Stock specific, Adani Ports are really doing very well on the chart. The stock is well placed above its all the important moving averages. Yesterday, we have seen a very positive momentum into this particular counter. I believe it has a potential to reach up to 780 to 800 levels on the high sides. Those who are having any long positions or planning to take a long positions, they can create the positions at the current level, maintain, and one can maintain a stop loss of 750 for immediate target of 780 to 800 rupees on a higher side. I think that's it from my end. I request derivative guys to take a call forward.
Thank you, Swati. See, with the move yesterday, as we had said, one should be buying on dips. The most important thing was 17,500 has been taken away. And the PCR at 17,500 has gone above 1. 17,500 had the highest call base, still has the highest call base, but the puts have far exceeded the calls at this point of time. So that is a very good sign, because that does tell us that we might see further buying up till 17,700 odd levels for Nifty, and the upside is now open towards 17,800, 18,000 odd levels in the coming time. So that is one thing which is good. However, if you look at the open interest, it has risen, the VIX has risen, and the PCR, overall PCR has also risen. So they are still at comfortable levels, but they are rising. That means, the time will come where after a point, you might see some correction in the data and in the index as well. But that time hasn't come as of now. So one should continue to buy on any dip. 17,500 to 17,400 would act as a strong support on the downside. So good amount of open interest built up has been seen in the puts. From the stock specific front, we continue to like telecom stocks, Bharti, Idea, more than Idea, Bharti and Reliance. So both of these stocks will continue to perform much better than the rest for this particular month. From the banking space, banking space seems to be breaking out now. Lot of banks have been attracting short covering, and which is a very good sign. I believe from the banking space, privately, Axis Bank, Kotak Bank are likely to perform on the upside, and the PSUs, particularly SBI, Canara Bank, Bank of Baroda, they are likely to perform as well. So we believe one can look out to buy these banks on any dips that one can get. That's it from my side. I'd like to ask the fundamental team to take over this.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Continuing with banking, so yesterday's reforms on the telecom side should prove to be good for banks having exposure to weak companies like Vodafone. So from that aspect, banks that can do well in the short term include IDFC First Bank, Yes Bank, and IndusInd Bank. Also, Adani Transmission has won a BOOT project for 35 years from Madhya Pradesh Power Management Company, the state DISCOM. And it will be investing around 1200 crores for this project. So it's a positive. And Poonawalla FinCorp, there was news yesterday that SEBI has barred 8 people, including the managing director of Poonawalla FinCorp. So this was regarding the insider trading which happened before the announcement of acquisition of Magma FinCorp. Although the MD has clarified that he was not involved, but this news is negative in the near term. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Wipro has won a multi-year contract from Maxis Broadband. The size of the contract is not known. This is positive to Wipro. Thank you.
Yeah. So yesterday, government came up with a strong proposal to revive the telecom sectors. The key thing was that whatever the payment they need to make on AGR and even on spectrum, that will not be paid for 4 years or will be deferred for after 4 years. The payment will be made in next for AGR. The payment will be made. Total payment will be made in next 6 years. So first 4 years they don't have to make any payment, but whatever the due is will be paid in next 6 years. And apart from that, there will be an interest on it, which will be at MCLR plus 2%, which is very reasonable. So overall, the project, the structures look quite positive for telecom sector across the board, specifically for Idea, which seems like now it will survive, and next step will be 2 things: either promoter need to infuse money, and the very crucial part is whether the rates start increasing. So that is the key thing which can turn the corner for Idea. But apart from that, Bharti will be key beneficiary in this respect. And apart from that, Indus Tower will also benefit because of this, as Indus Tower is now will be having 3 players, and their tower will be shared by Idea and Bharti, so that can give higher revenue and profitability to Indus Tower. So we feel that it will be much more positive for Indus Tower, and there is a good opportunity for that stock to move up as compared to other stock. So that's all from us. Thank you very much, and have a good day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.